presentation of the National Football League.
After hundreds of battles throughout the season, we finally determine a champion tonight. As EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings you the biggest game of them all, the Super Bowl. Tonight, it's a battle for one team to join the greatest to ever play the game, between the Detroit Lions and the Tennessee Titans. A very unique opportunity coming our way tonight. Hi everyone, Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt up here in the booth, and we are guaranteed to see a first-time Super Bowl champion in just a few hours. Only a handful of teams have failed to win it just yet, and two of them are looking to change that tonight.
And normally, Kate, that'd be an advantage, right? A team so hungry for that first title, facing someone who's done it before, but that is not the circumstance tonight. And you can just feel it. You can feel it from this fan base, both sides, these players. They want it so badly to do something never done before.
A tradition started back in 1967 has now reached its diamond anniversary. And off we go in Super Bowl 60. He stopped on the run back of the 27. So the Titans ready for their opening drive of the game. And leading them out, someone who plays with his own signature brand of hero ball at quarterback, it's Cam Ward.
This is just so cool. Okay, this is history he's making right here. Despite all the incredible rookie seasons we've seen in our league, we have never had a rookie lead his team all the way to the Super Bowl. That is, until tonight. And I know the odds, the history, the logic all say a rookie shouldn't be able to bring a team all the way to a championship in year one. But I ask you to look at what he's accomplished already and tell me this kid doesn't have what it takes.
From the gun, it's Ward. Completed over the middle. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
And the Titans, first down.
Now here he goes on the boot. That one's complete to Chimere DK. And he takes it down to the 33. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
That's another Titans, first down.
Throwing off the play fake. That's Io Manor with a catch outright. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Let's go now. Let's go.
3rd and long for him here. Complete out to the right side. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here we go. Start.
Straight ahead with Charbonnet. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Hey, even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10 plus, you know those guys on the outside are doing their job, shining as blockers, keeping those defenders away from the back.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throws caught, and they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, maybe give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
The Titans will turn to their kicker, Joey Sly, here on 4th down, looking for this field goal. A very short kick here from the right half.
Certainly not the amount of points they wanted when they began this drive, and certainly when they got into scoring territory, but it's always nice to look up in a Super Bowl and have a lead.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Khalif Raymond to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So now it's the Lions' turn to head out for the first time on offense. They're led out by someone who's fought through the doubters all through his career, and he just keeps putting up numbers. Jared Goff.
Kate, this is one of those moments that I so wish we had those thought bubbles, that we could see and hear every thought going through his mind as he runs on the field on this Super Bowl Sunday. I'm sure there's some anxiety. I'm sure there's a little bit of nervousness. But I know when that ball gets snapped in his hands, this guy is ready for this moment because he's proved it all season long.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ball game. Titans sending out some nickel coverage here, third down. They'll air it out on third. Here comes the pressure, and he's going to be dropped by the Titans. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. The Lions readying for the punt. Looking to return from the 29. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So Tennessee headed out for its second drive of the game. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Go.
To the air with Ward. That's caught. Here's Zach Charbonnet. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. A 6-yard gain on the play. And the Titans have a first.
Ready?
Another carry for Charbonnet. Solid run in here. That's 9 yards as he brings up second down. After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. On second down, a run with Charbonnet. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
This ball is caught by Spears. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. This is cut by Isaiah Likely. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line.
14 more yards. That's another.
So Super Bowl 60, a quarter of the way done. Just 3-0 is our score. More from Santa Clara coming up.
Ready, ready.
Enough waiting, we're back, and it's time to resume play here in Super Bowl 60 from Santa Clara. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans make it a 9-point advantage. Zach Charbonnet with the touchdown. Well, Brock, I think you and I both saw that one coming together from up here, and it became clear pretty quickly that if they got things going, that one could go the distance.
Yeah, the 6 points earned on any screen pass touchdown. I'd give half a point to the sell job of the quarterback, half a point to the effort of the running back, but 5 of those points to the big guys in front of them. They're the most important ones out there on that play. And in the best of times, they clear lane for a touchdown just like that one.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Here's Parker Washington with the return. He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. And they steal it back on the return. And this return will reach the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans make it a 16-point ball game. That is is the type of hit Brock delivered precisely to separate him from the football, and good luck to anybody trying to hold on through that.
And if you get a fumble on a return, a lot of times with how the personnel is displaced in position, you can find a lane for an immediate return, and sometimes that open space even extends the whole way to the end zone for 6.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Washington now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. So the Lions headed out for their second drive of the game. And things starting to get a little out of hand for them, Brock. That last score made it 17-zip. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Room to work at the 35. Along the sideline past midfield. Hits the 20. He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions cut the lead down to 10.
17. Lions 7.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Here's Chimere DK on the return. Jukes away from one. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So now here comes the Titans on offense. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end, because they know he's able to get a good release out of that play action, and he gets himself in space to do some damage.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
We know how hard explosive plays can be in the NFL, and so often they come via the air. What a great help for the offense to find an explosive play on the ground. Well done.
This is Reed working the right side. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
To the left and hauled in by Likely. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Finds the in route complete. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
8-yard line.
Ready up.
Fall forward, and I think you've got this first down, Brock. It's 2nd and inches.
Here we go. Ready.
Hand off to the back. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later.
Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans make it a 16-point ball game. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
Yeah, and it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
Here's Sly to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Titans take a 3-possession lead. kickoff, Sly with the honors. Washington now to return. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The offense headed out now for Detroit. And they'd love a repeat of their last drive, wouldn't they? Their first play was their only play as they ran it in for 6. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Running it with David Montgomery. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
At the 26-yard line.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Finds his man, it's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Short yardage situation here, it's 3rd and 2.
And it's 3rd down.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. It's on target to Williams. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
It's a gain of 6. And the Lions 1st down.
Off play action, Goff. Looking right, and he finds him. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 47-yard.
Gibbs now from the gun. And they find him after just a yard. It's 3rd down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Don set here on this 3rd down from the Titans. 6 DBs out there. Here he is on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A gain of 5. 1st down, Lions.
From the gun, Goff. Pass brought in by Parker Washington. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st down, Detroit.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that is good for Detroit 1st down.
And the Lions 1st down.
Goff off the play action. Catch made left side by Laporta. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Now the Lions calling a timeout. It's their first. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
At the 11-yard line.
Throwing again. It's Goff. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
Jahmyr Gibbs.
Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Goff. He brings it in. And this is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Quite the brave call they're making in this situation, Brock. They're going for it on 4th. Running for it. Here's Gibbs. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Throwing is gone. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions chop some of the lead off before the half. Bates now for the point after. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He'll throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. So that is 2 quarters in the books here at Super Bowl 60 from Santa Clara. Now over to Scott Hansen with our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Huard.
Thanks so much, Scott. Appreciate the update as always. And welcome back, everyone. 3rd quarter about to get underway. Got a 2-score ball game here as we resume play.
Joey Slye to kick off for Tennessee.
Well, while we all enjoyed that halftime show, right, Brock? These guys were strategizing how to win that Lombardi. We're back underway in the Super Bowl. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Here comes the offense for Detroit to begin the 2nd half. And some opening drive points would be invaluable, Brock, trailing by 2 scores as they leave that locker room. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
What's that? Right 20.
Here's Goff. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Goff to the air now. Throwing the out route complete. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. All set to go now from the 35. To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. Looking to his fullback now. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45.
It's a gain of 10.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
We go tonight.
Play action here with Goff. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Lions have a 1st down.
And the Lions 1st down.
Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. Had some room to work, and he took advantage, giving 7.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Now Goff. Hits his running back. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll go right side with Gibbs. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13. Goff. Brought in. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Quite the brave call they're making in this situation, Brock. They're going for it on 4th. Straight ahead with Gibbs. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a 1st and goal.
Detroit.
Gibbs does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line. Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal.
Leads to to second and goal.
Made in motion here. Goff back to throw. He will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Point after up and good from Bates. And Lions cut it to a field goal game.
Lions 21.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Now on the return, here's DK. Escapes the defender. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Titans and Zach Charbonnet ready for another go on offense. They've certainly had no issue scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Hits him on the out route. And he'll work this one up to the 28. Alex Anzalone there on the stop.
It's a gain of 5.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
At the 28.
From the gun, it's Ward. Short pass brought in. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
Brings up third down.
1 yard. All that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. They're running for it with Charbonnet. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
First down. First and 10.
Off the play fake. Here's Ward. Flushed out of the pocket. He takes it himself. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
That's good.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. That's Io Manor with the catch outright. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
36-yard line.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. From the gun, Charbonnet gets it. Still has some space inside the 35. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
First and 10.
Shotgun snap down to Ward. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete.
Check.
Coverage by Terrion Arnold.
Charbonnet now up the middle. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Taken down at the 22-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
Defense showing blitz here. Ward. Connection is made. Io Manor. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. But he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
And the Titans.
Here we go.
First down.
From the red zone now. Has it in close. And that is a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans make it a 9-point advantage. Jaden Reed the touchdown. Extra point is up and good from Slide. And the Titans make it a 10-point ball game.
31. Lions 21. Joey Slide to kick off for Tennessee.
All set for the kickoff. Slide with the honors. Washington now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Completed over the middle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Goff tosses it quickly out wide. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this fourth down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth.
Cut. 120.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. New set of downs for them from the 31. First down throw here for Ward. Down. Field to DK. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Titans have a first.
Hey, check that.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
This is Charbonnet. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's second down.
Charbonnet at the 6-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
On the ready. Alert. Let's go.
Again, it's Charbonnet. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play action pass and similar down in distance.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Titans can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Zach Charbonnet with the touchdown. Here's Sly to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Titans take a 3-possession lead.
Score Titans 38, Lions 21.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Washington now to return. He's brought down just inside the 25. The Lions offense returning to the field. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Big strike here to Williams. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line.
Williams. A gain of 26 yards. First down, Detroit.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11.
Made the tackle. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11. At the Titans' 43-yard
Shotgun
line.
snap here to go. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kevin Winston with the INT. And the Titans are tackled on the return right along their own 40-yard line.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
We'll get another look at this Tennessee offense. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Now Ward. And Charbonnet underneath. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 46-yard line.
Ready.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Titans, well, they can probably just run away and hide. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. This is Charbonnet heading right. Trying to find his way back to the middle, but he stopped after a yard. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
On the give, here's Charbonnet. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this. On 4th down, Ward. He's got it complete to Reed. That'll be the 1st and more. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. So they go for it on 4th, partner, and they get it in a big way, 25 yards.
That's good for a Titans 1st down.
On 1st down, this is Charbonnet. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks you can keep on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the 1st down.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans put up even more points in a win. So we have a pause here inside 2 minutes. All reviews come from the booth, and they want to take one more look. Well, I certainly don't envy the officials here. A lot of times, Brock, it can be so tough to have the right angle to get a perfect spot on that football.
Yeah, how they do it, I just marvel at it. A bunch
Yeah.
of years ago, I got to do and be an official, a side judge for a spring game.
Well, how'd that go?
Not well, because things happen so fast, and I really do. I marvel at more often than not how good these officials are at spotting the ball.
All right, this is going to be the final play of the game. Charbonnet will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line. And here's the timeout with just 1 second left on the clock. So we're going to have one more play left in the game that's already decided. Again, the give to Charbonnet. And he'll add to their lead on the final play of the game as he's in for the touchdown. The Titans keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Zach Charbonnet with the touchdown. Well, that score right there, Brock. Less about our conversation up here in the booth and more about the conversation we're going to see at midfield between those coaches in a few minutes. A few unwritten rules thrown out the window there, partner. They did not need those points.
They didn't need it, and I get it. And you can write that narrative, right? How much class did you show in that moment? But 2 things. Number 1, if you don't like it, stop it. And number 2, it's a run play. It wasn't anything cute. It was running right at you, and you couldn't stop it.
And you can almost feel, Brock, the images of that 2000 Super Bowl washing away. The Tennessee Titans have won their first Super Bowl title. Commissioner Goodell to the podium to award the Lombardi Trophy to the Tennessee Titans, champions of Super Bowl 60. So for our entire crew here at EA Sports, for my partner Brock Heward and myself, that's going to do it on another fantastic NFL season. We cannot wait to catch you all again in the fall. I'm Kate Scott. Wherever and however you've been watching, please get home safe tonight, everybody. Good night from Santa Clara.